What's up, guys? This is Brad with Onewheel Parts, and today I'm going to show you how to install the newly updated hooker on the GT foot pad. Let's go over everything that comes with the hookers. You get the mounting screws that allow you to attach it to the foot pad. These are the screws that allow you to attach the spacers or a tow hook to the actual hooker. And then we have a T20 bit, which works with the coarse thread screws for your foot pad. And we also have a pilot hole drill bit for them, as well as the M3 Allen wrench for the screws. And then here we have the 8mm spacer. We also give you a 7-degree closing wedge and a 7-degree opening wedge. This allows you to dial in the perfect comfort of your foothold. We also have them in available in a couple other sizes, like 2mm, 4mm, all the way up to 12. This is the new designed hooker. So this one actually, it allows you to go over your existing grip tape or foam padding or TPU foot pad, all the way up to a 4mm. So we always recommend doing an angled for your front foot. That way, if you do crash, it's easier to run out. It also gives you better control and handling of the board. And we always recommend a straight for the rear foot. All right, well, let's get started. First, you are going to need a drill to pilot the holes for screwing the hooker to the foot pad. Like I said, there's no need to remove any of the grip tape or cut it to shape or anything like that. So it is important when you are installing the hooker, instead of just setting it on top of the foot pad, you actually need to come in from the front and slide it into place. That way you're not sitting on top of the grip tape. You can kind of push it forward. You can see here, that's what that would look like. Everything's nice and flush. Always start with the back screws and then I get the sides. Now it is important when you're drilling to not drill upwards into your foot pad sensor, which can damage it. So just try to get as straight as you can into that foot pad. These are the screws that you use to secure the hooker to the foot pad. I definitely recommend using a drill. This one's perfect. To the front angled hooker. On the front angled hooker, you're gonna want to secure these two front screws. Then after these two screws, you wanna move on to the rear side screw. So let's, first when you go to install it, do not set it down. Make sure that you set it this way. The front, get it, make sure everything lines up perfect. Looks good. Let's start that one first. Before installing the wing, we recommend finding the correct height of the wing on your foot. The way to achieve that is by, first off, just setting the wing in your foot onto the actual foot pad or your shoe, and then you place the wing on it. If it needs to be opened up, you can use the opening wedge, and then if you need to close it, you can use the closing wedge. I already know that I need the 8mm spacer. That's my ideal setup. So I'm just gonna install that now. And what you're gonna want to do is use the smaller of the 4 screws for the front side, since it's the lowest part of the actual hooker. Install that there. These other screws for the rear. And then to mount the actual hook, you're going to use the supplied screws with the hooks. And these screws are long enough to work for any stack that you use, whether it's a 7-degree closed wedge, you know, with the 8mm, it's going to work. So set this just to there. And everything's labeled right and left. So right now we're installing the left foot. You can tighten these down pretty tight. We have a threaded brass T-nut insert that will allow this screw to bottom out on, so there's no way the insert's going to get ripped out or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about that. These wings come in a ton of different colors. Yeah, color options as well as the foam. It also comes in different color options, so it's pretty cool, all the endless possibilities of color patterns. You'll see these hookers are extremely rigid. There's like zero flex with them. You're gonna have the flex within the wing. That's gonna give you your comfort. And the wings come in all different diameters, stiffnesses. The most popular is the D55, but we got tons of people that love, you know, the 25s all the way up to the 65s. So definitely get whichever one you think is going to work best for your style of riding. So again, I'm going to use the 8mm spacer for the rear, using the smaller screw first on the toe side. That insert. So a lot of people wonder why there's actually threads in it. If you want, you can use a 6mm screw versus this 5mm and screw it directly to like a foot pad. It's not going to give you, you know, too much full foot coverage, but you know, it does work. So we just kind of wanted to make it universal instead of it just being a smooth shaft. We decided to thread it. And that's it. Everyone have fun, be safe. We spent a ton of time developing this product, and we know you guys are going to be happy. I appreciate you watching this quick install video we put together, and we wanted to thank everyone that supported us along the way. Be sure to follow our channels for more info about this product.